Hey guys, what's happening? Z Actions here with
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So hit the power.
sorry, Z Actions here, bringing you another strategy guide for Nazi zombies on the map 5, and yeah, for those of you who have seen my other strategy guide, welcome back, and for all those new guys, welcome. I hope you come back for more, as I'm trying to bring a lot more in. But anyway, as you can see, they add a lot of stuff from World at War in here, and little Easter eggs, just little things that you have to kind of look for. But as you saw in the paintings, that was an outline of the Call of Duty 5 story mode or campaign. But but yeah, it is true for those of you who don't have Black Ops or who haven't really looked into it a whole lot. You do play as the president and his secretary, and let's see, what's that other guy? Nixon. You play as Nixon, and I can't remember, Castro. You play as Castro too. But yeah, this is for solo, so there's only one character. But anyway, first round, you knife. Well, personally, I knife. Second round, I try to knife as long as I can, and then I'll start shooting them for a few extra points. And always repair barriers, whether it gives you money or not, because it always helps. Because you don't want all of them storming you and overrunning you. But yeah, like I said, knife. Second round, as long as you can. If they break in and there's too many of them, then you can spray or shoot, whichever you prefer. It doesn't really matter. Just whatever you're most comfortable with and whatever works for you, use that. This is just to give you some ideas, maybe some tips on how to become better at it. I'm not saying there's a right way and a wrong way to do Nazi zombies, because really it varies by player and what kind of player you are and how you play the game. But like, a lot of people don't even buy the that rifle right there, the M14 I guess it's called. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, a lot of people don't even buy that, but I always do, because you want to try to make it to round 5 in this area. Round 5, maybe about 5,000 points, because immediately after that you're going to start buying a lot of stuff. And just so you know, it is 1,000 points to open up the elevator and 250 to use it. So you've got to have enough money for both to use the elevator and open up 3 or 4 different things. So, and a lot of people have been commenting, "Oh, you have a mod." I don't. I just use a finger. I mean, if I have to, I'll upload a video with my camera and show you it's not an actual mod. But I mean, that's only if I have to. I'd rather not, but if people just keep on, then I will, because I don't want to deal with that. but anyway, it's no mod. It's really easy to use your finger if you know how to do it. I mean, you just pretty much just pull the trigger really fast. It's not that hard. But anyway, it's round 4. It's getting close to time to go. Usually around 4 is when I open up that door over there with the MPL, and I usually buy the MPL right away and just start spraying. But stay in this first room as long as you can. Well, at least I do. Because, I mean, it's just a better way to rack up points to me. But, I mean, do what you want to. Again, this is just ideas. Try not to stay on one window too long. I made the mistake of doing that, and those guys came in. But, maybe get a few kills on one window and then move to the next, so that way you're not I guess exposed. or vulnerable, that's the word. Just so that you're not vulnerable to a whole herd coming through like that right there. I nearly go down about 4 or 5 times in this room alone. But yeah, a lot of this strategy just really depends on how well you juke and how well you predict their movements. If you're not that great at doing that, then this will be an excellent way for you to work on that if you want to. But I mean, this strategy is all about movement and strategy. Most guides are just sort of like, oh yeah, you run around. And this one you do run around a little bit, but not to the point where it's aimless. You actually have to figure out a way to get around. Because these guys come in hordes, as you can, you'll see in the later videos. They just never stop coming. It's crazy. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward strategy once you get to the later rounds. It's very redundant, and it does get boring after a while. But the only thing is it doesn't really work for multiple people. Maybe if 2 people are working at it and you guys really know how to cooperate and how to work together, then maybe. But if you're playing with like 3 other randoms, it's not gonna work at all. I do know of a way to do it for multiplayer though. It's very easy, very straightforward. It's not that hard to maintain. You just basically all you do is you camp in an elevator, and when it starts to become too much, you just use the elevator, and you pay 250 points for that, and then do it all over again. Very easy, very straightforward. And in this strategy guide, I will also show you how to kill the Pentagon Thief and get the 20 gamer score, I believe it is. If I'm wrong, then leave it in the comments. You know, it's actually this amount, but I'm pretty sure it's 20 gamer score for killing the Thief of the Pentagon. What he does is he will come through one of the teleporters, as you'll see in later rounds, and he will steal your gun if he gets too close to you, and he'll just like slap the gun out of your hands, and then he turns and runs away. And so what you've got to do is you've got to chase him and kill him. If you want your guns back, you got to kill him before he gets to the last teleporter, or otherwise he just drops a max ammo and a pack-a-punch sale. He drops a max ammo and a pack-a-punch sale if you kill him before the last teleporter. Sorry, kind of distracted, but yeah, before you go downstairs or use the elevator, get quick revive. That's your best friend in solo. It revives you as soon as you go down, so it'll start reviving you. It's very useful, very awesome. I'm so glad they added that. I believe I make it to round 27 if I'm not mistaken, and which really I could have gone longer had I just kept going, but I was getting bored to tears, and I was tired of it. I wanted to move on. but yeah, round 27, and that's not as good as most people. Most people go 30 to 40 on 5, I believe, doing solo, but I just got tired of it. So it is now round 6, and I have a lot of points, and since I did not get a crawler, I'm going to go ahead and start this round and go downstairs once I can't contain this area any longer. Which, I believe I could have done it had I just stopped to think for a second. I should have thrown a few grenades. I would have been fine. But, you know, I just wasn't thinking. But, then again, I'm just a very defensive player. You know, I'm not good at rushing and just completely spraying and hoping I get through. And plus, for recording's sake, I just wanted to get through this. So you're going to buy this, then you're going to come down here to the left, and you're going to buy this thing right here. and then you're gonna move up a little bit by this stakeout right here,
Efforts and courage are not
and
enough.
then you are going to buy this little area right here. So now you can run in a full circle, but the only thing is there's windows everywhere. So you've got to be very careful about those windows. Watch them, and
Pride is forever.
try to make them run behind you, and just pretty much pile up. And then keep an eye out upstairs, other windows on your ground level. And if there are no more coming, then turn around, throw a grenade like this right here, make a few crawlers, and then once you're sure you have a few slow ones, get out your other weapon, SMG, MG, whatever it is, and just spray into the herd. And you will get a lot of points that way.
Consider that bill vetoed.
But be careful, because they will, some are slower than others, and they will just kind of, fall behind. But eventually in the later rounds you don't have to worry about any of them falling behind. They all stay pretty much right at your feet. It's pretty crazy. Right at your heels, rather. Sorry. But yeah, very easy strategy, very simple, very straightforward. It's just a matter of, pretty much a matter of luck. So leave that elevator closed over here, because if you do open it, I believe those crawlers or gassers, whatever the frick they're called, I believe they come up through the elevator if you leave it wide open. I'm not completely sure though, but later we'll open that up and turn the power on. And once you turn the power on, that's when the Pentagon Thief starts coming around. So if you can make it through the rounds and wait until you get a ray gun to turn the power on, more power to you. Play on words. But yeah, if you can last that long, go ahead, But honestly, I can't do that because I'm just not that beastly yet. But I usually turn it on right when I get down there. Some people prefer to wait until they have like a ray gun and an MG combination. That's up to personal preference. But just know that every time you kill a zombie, another one will respawn, unless it's the very end of the round. And as the rounds, well, for starters, the game will only allow so many zombies to be in the room with you, or actually spawned. Like, say, this round, it'll only allow, say, 40 to be alive and running around. Once you kill one zombie, another one will come. So, say there's a total of 120 zombies for this level. 40 can be in a room at a time, and every time you kill one, it'll respawn another one. And then it'll be down to, like, let's say 69. And then you kill another one and it'll go down to 68, and there will be 40 in the room. So you have, what, another 28 to go? So, yeah, it works like that. It's a weird system, but, it works. So, now I go ahead and open the elevator and use it. I recommend getting at least $5 grand before moving on to the next area, because you'll have to open at least one 1250 door to get the box, and you'll be able to turn the power on and all that good stuff. Turning the power on is free. It's right there at room 3, and as you can see, the box is going to be somewhere in here. I had to open up a 1250 door to get to it, and then claymores, and then the box. So come with a decent amount of points. I do not recommend getting the China Lake unless it's an absolute must. Like, that's the only thing you can take if you have no ammo at all. But I do use it in later rounds because I was kind of goofing off and just didn't care anymore. But G11 is better because it has ammo, so I take it. Well, as you can see, this is coming to an end. Part 1 of my, I don't even remember how many parts it is, but I'll try and upload them soon and quick. So see you next time.